It's critically important to accept that innovation and leadership are tied together in many aspects. Good leadership sets the environment so that innovation can occur.
Leadership, in my mind, encompasses an understanding of all the technical disciplines, and it requires you to understand the people that work for you, because it's an intensely people business.
In our industry, we're bringing a lot of people to the table that all have different skill sets and different relationships. So it's like a bucket that's rich that, if you're willing to sort through it and figure out what's there, you can use that to make a more successful project and bring a project to fruition.
It is very much of an art. It's not a science. The art part is obviously understanding people and motivating people and getting them excited and getting them able to do things they could not do if they were by themselves or in a different context.
The world has become increasingly global, and so I think there's value for individuals who can work across cultures.
Context changes a lot of things, and to be a good leader, you have to be flexible and be ready to kind of deal with whatever comes your way, which is going to change greatly depending on who you're working with.
It's not only a mathematical problem you have to solve, but it's sometimes a social problem that has to be addressed.
You can be a great leader so many different ways. It's basically you take your strengths as a leader and you develop the approach that perfectly aligns with your strengths. So therefore, there is no magic to what is the right approach for leadership.
To me, it starts with values. And they're not something you add on. They're part of who you are, and they're part of how you grew up. And so to be able to lead people, they have to recognize those values in you.
I like to think that I'm working for my employees in a way. In my position, how can I help them succeed? Having that mentality of serving others, for me personally, has been very helpful.
Part of the culture of Georgia Tech is to impose some leadership expectations on its students.
The goal of my professional life is to take engineers who are technically competent and who have solid quantitative skills and put them to work on important problems that affect the rest of the world. And these are not easy problems.
People will listen to you. People will follow you. The reputation of this institution precedes you. People know that you are problem solvers. As you lead, never forget that people are your most valuable resource. Take care of your people, and they will take care of the mission.